Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to my channel for another video. Today I'm going to be doing a full day of eating for you guys. Today's video is sponsored by Bellway, and I will be talking about Bellway with you guys here in a second because I shared this over on Instagram, but this is the first time I'm talking about it here on YouTube. If you've been following me for a while, you know I've made these type of videos many times before because I've always valued healthy eating. I count my macros, just eat well to feel my best. And so I've always been aware of what I'm eating. So I've shared these videos many times in the past for you guys just to give you easy, healthy ideas for your lives, and you guys always really enjoy them. Well, I am currently on a short-term, potentially long-term journey of modifying my diet a little bit. I am right now gluten-free and dairy-free. Now, I'm not gonna go into why I made that dietary change in detail here. I did share a bit about it on Instagram and I saved it in a highlight. So if you wanna go hear why I'm changing things, then you can head over there to check that out. But I will say, you guys know I've shared with you in the past that I do have PCOS, and if you don't know what that is, you can Google it. But this way of eating has been proven to help with that. And so since I'm not willing to take any like pharmaceutical drugs to just basically mask the issue, it doesn't cure it. It just like brings it down under the surface where you don't experience all of the uncomfortable elements of it, but it doesn't cure it. So I just decided I was having some issues, and so I said, you know what, I'm just gonna give this a shot. So I've actually been on a really strict diet before when I was breastfeeding, and I talk about that over on Instagram too, but not gonna go into the details here. But this will be my first full day of eating gluten-free and dairy-free, so I hope you guys will enjoy this video. If you are gluten-free and dairy-free, then this might resonate with you, but we are just gonna jump into the video. But I wanted to get on and explain why you might be seeing some different types of food than usual. So for breakfast, I'm just having some scrambled eggs, 2 pieces of turkey bacon. This is the Columbus brand from Costco. Then a slice of this cinnamon raisin bread here. This is actually really good, and I don't even taste a difference. And then this plant-based butter. This one is really good and tastes very similar to normal butter. So I actually preferred this anyway, so I already had it even before. So but that, and then you guys saw my coffee, so that is what I am having for breakfast. So like I mentioned, today's video sponsor is Bellway, and you guys, if you've been watching all of my videos, you've seen that I've been working with Bellway for a long time. I was really excited to realize, because I never really paid attention before, that Bellway fiber is gluten-free, and so I am still able to continue taking my fiber supplement. This one is the raspberry lemon, and this one is obviously lemon lime. They are both really, really good and sweetened with natural fruits, so they taste a lot better than other fibers. But more importantly than just the taste, I just want to highlight a different benefit of taking a fiber supplement with you guys, and that is lowering cholesterol. It has been scientifically proven that taking a psyllium husk fiber supplement promotes digestive health and maintains regularity, which in turn lowers your cholesterol and promotes heart health. And a lot of women, I know you guys, the majority of you guys who watch me are women, you might not think that heart disease is a big deal for us, but it actually is the leading killer of women, even over breast cancer. So keeping your heart healthy has a lot to do with your cholesterol cholesterol, and of course your overall diet, some genetics, and then your exercise. So it's a scientific explanation as to how it works, but basically when you take the fiber supplement, it traps the bile in your gut and requires your liver to remove the bad LDL cholesterol from your bloodstream. And so diets that are high in fiber have been shown to reduce LDL. So that's just another super awesome benefit of taking Bellway, and I really, really love it. So if you are also gluten-free, then you can totally take Bellway. I will have a link down in my description box as well as a coupon code for you guys to check them out if you haven't. If I had to choose my favorite flavor, it would be the raspberry lemon one over lemon lime, and I just mix it with an immersion blender and just some cold water. I do want to recommend to you guys though, just a little tip from someone who's been taking it for a while, that if you are new to taking a fiber supplement, start with 1 scoop and continue with taking only 1 scoop a day for about 2 weeks, and then work your way up to the full serving. So that's just a little tip for you guys, but I'm going to take my vitamins and my fiber and then get started on schoolwork with the kids. It is about 10:45 and we are just working through our schoolwork this morning. The kids just went upstairs, and so I made myself a snack to bring up with me there, as well as my water, which is still full. I need to drink a lot of this, but I wanted to show you what I am having for a snack. So generally I would probably have like Greek yogurt with this, but since I am doing the no dairy thing, here we are. So this is just some strawberries, blueberries, shaved coconut right here, and then this keto nut granola from Costco. It's really good. And then just a little bit of this almond milk non-dairy to be right on top there. So just like a bowl of fruit, but it looks really good, and I like the crunch combined with the fruit. So that is what I am having for my morning snack. Right, you guys, so here's what I'm having for lunch. I had some pre-cooked chicken in the fridge, so I just added a little bit of this zero sugar barbecue sauce. It is gluten-free and dairy-free. These are the tortillas that I have here, so that is what is on the bottom. I added a couple of black beans and tomatoes, some cilantro, and then just a couple of pepperoncinis on the top, and then just having some carrots on the side. So if there was like cheese over this, that would be kind of like a quesadilla, but you know, we're not doing cheese. So this is what I am having for lunch, along with my iced tea that's unsweetened with lemons in here. So that is lunch. I wanted to sit down and chat with you guys a little bit if you've watched many of my food videos in the past, because when I shared on Instagram about just these changes that I'm making temporarily, if I don't notice an improvement, permanent if I do, a bunch of you guys were asking me, am I still going to be tracking my macro numbers? Because that's kind of what I've always done to just kind of stay under control and like at a maintenance point, not really for loss or for change, but just to stay healthy and stay where I'm at. So the answer to that question is, I have been tracking my macros for so long that I almost don't even need to put it into my like a MyFitnessPal or anything like that anymore, because I know how much protein and fat and carbohydrates are in the things that I eat. And for simplicity and ease, I've always been a person who generally eats the same kind of stuff, different variations of it, but in general it's the same kind of food. So so to answer the question, yes, I'm still mentally loosely tracking. No, I'm not super strict and like entering tracking, because I'm just focused on paying attention to if I'm noticing, if I'm feeling better, physically, digestively, like just all the ways. So like I said, I know that an egg has 6 grams of protein in it. I know a half of a cup of egg whites has about 15. I know my protein shake has 25. I know my protein bar has 18. So like I mentally know what I need in a day, and since I eat generally the same thing, I don't have to like check every little piece of food that I'm putting into my mouth because I've been doing it for so long. But I do want to share that if any of you guys are out there and you're not as familiar with macro counting, and you're also needing to make dietary changes for health or just for whatever the reason may be, it can be super overwhelming to do like all the things at once. So I think that the question you would have to ask yourself when deciding what type of eating plan or tracking that you want to do is like, which one is going to benefit me the most? Which is the highest priority for my health? And then that should be where your focus is. So if you're overweight and you need to just lose weight because you're overweight and that is not healthy for you, then you going gluten-free and dairy-free probably wouldn't be something that would benefit you that much in that regard. I would definitely recommend macro tracking to lose weight. And if you're someone who is at a healthy body weight but experiencing different symptoms, or maybe you struggle with PCOS too, then macro tracking can help with that, and eating a high protein diet can help with that. Eating a higher fat diet can help with that, but it might not be enough. And in my case, I'm just not convinced that it's enough. After all these years, I mean, initially it really did improve a lot for me, but I've kind of like stalled out and then developed some other things that I just don't enjoy having to deal with. And so now I've kind of shifted into that gear where I think like this might actually help me more. So I think that's the question to ask yourself: what is the greatest priority to me and what is going to benefit my health the most? I don't think that many people who go from eating McDonald's to becoming vegan, like in 24 hours, they make that switch. I don't think many people that do that are successful. I think it's kind of a gradual progression that is way more beneficial anytime you're implementing any kind of eating change or fitness change into your life. It's the moderate, realistic approaches that last. So I wanted to get on and explain that to you guys. I hope that that is clear and helpful. So yes, I'm mindful. Like, I know my eggs and my bacon this morning, I had how much protein was in that. I know my 4 ounces of chicken I just had on my lunch. I know those, but I'm not like being super diligent with that because I'm just focused on trying to see if I notice an improvement in the symptoms that I've been struggling with. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Let me know if you have any questions about that little tidbit there. But yeah, I just wanted to include that in this video for you since I was getting asked that on Instagram. So it is about 2 o'clock now and everyone is done with their schoolwork, and it is time for me to have an afternoon coffee. I've really been enjoying this cold brew. This is the Califia Pure Black Unsweetened. Super good, with just some almond or oat milk actually done in my coffee frother that can make cold foam. So my espresso machine makes obviously foam on my coffee that's hot, but if you like cold foam, this here invention that I got off of Amazon that is linked on my Amazon page is so good, and oat milk actually froths really well. So if you guys want a cold foam frother for summertime, I highly recommend this one, and I have it linked on my Amazon page, which is where everything is linked all of the time. So I'm going to just put this over ice. There's no sugar in this, and have myself an afternoon coffee before I get on my Peloton for my workout today. 4:30 now and I just finished working out, so I am making a protein shake, a double portion for Jake and I, so when you see it, it looks really full. It's because I doubled it up. But in here is just almond milk ice, PB Fit peanut butter powder. This is also dairy-free and gluten-free. Some spinach, and then this is the protein that I already had. It's like a huge bag, and so I know someone is going to tell me whey is a derivative of milk, and I know, but it's not, like, I'm not that super worried about milk derivatives. I'm more concerned with like concentrated forms of dairy. So in the future, I might explore some options, but for now, I'm just gonna use this up. So I'm aware, I know someone will wanna tell me that, but it is gluten-free down here. So I am going to blend this for a protein shake to hold me over until dinner time. Alright, so for dinner tonight we are having something that I call egg roll in a bowl, and I will show you what it entails. It's super easy. It can be made in 30 minutes or less. I think I've shared it on my channel with you guys before because I am not constantly creating new recipes. So this one is one meal that everyone can eat, including me, with no modifications, so that is an awesome benefit. And it's super quick and healthy, and my kids love it. So I will show you guys what we are having for dinner, and then that'll probably be the last thing that I eat for today, because I am actually going to have that dinner a little bit later than usual after Kylie's soccer game. So I'll show you guys what it entails so you can try it. Let me know if you guys like it or if you've made something similar. We're just gonna do some white rice, and then the way that I like to start it is just with about a tablespoon of olive oil, and then I saute white onion and carrot together. Once that's kind of starting to soften, then I'll go ahead and add the garlic and the black pepper, and then I will buy this coleslaw bag. It's much easier than dicing cabbage myself and more cost effective actually. So pour that in, get it all softened up. If you are not feeding a large family, you might be able to brown your meat first and then add the veggies to it and do it that way. We have to cook it separately because we have, the pan will be full. So then that will kind of just be softened. And then for the meat, you're going to brown ground turkey or ground beef, whatever you prefer. We do turkey. And then I like to add like 2 large tablespoons of ground ginger, and then about a half a cup, or probably a full cup actually. We don't measure, we kind of just dump in there until it's the right consistency, but of this cocoa aminos from Costco. And then we just garnish with cilantro on the top, so that's already cut up. And then you just put the rice on the bottom of the bowl, the veggie and the meat mixture on the top. And it is super, super good and a healthy, cost-effective dinner that will feed everyone. And then probably actually add, I didn't want to take it out on the counter because it's frozen, but an extra bag of broccoli just for some added veggies. So that'll be what we have for dinner tonight. So that is going to be it for this full day of eating, you guys, with making the gluten-free, dairy-free swaps and options. Let me know if you'd like to see more of that journey for me on my channel, maybe some grocery hauls and some things that I find. Let me know if you'd like to see that. Be sure to check out Bellway down in my description box. You guys, it'll be one of the best things that you add into your diet. 9 out of 10 people are not consuming enough fiber, even the healthiest of eaters, myself included. So be sure to take advantage of that, and I hope you guys are doing well and enjoyed seeing what I ate today and maybe gave you some easy, healthy ideas. Let me know if you try the egg roll in a bowl thing, or if you've made that before. Leave me a comment down below. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one really soon. Bye guys.